Hey guys, it's me and Karen here working out.
Hi.
And we're here to show you our great workout routine that we figured out for December. It's a lot of fun. It gives you a full body workout, but also it does a lot for your core. So it concentrates a lot on the core. A lot of different moves that incorporate the core as well as upper body and lower body. So Karen is going to demonstrate the first set, which is 3 exercises. We like to do things in 3. So 3 different exercises, 3 sets comprises the first group. Then I'm going to demonstrate the second group. So Karen is going to start off with just basic squats. So Karen, demonstrate what a squat looks like. Everyone knows what a squat is, right? So the idea is that you start off each one of these exercises and do as many as you can. And that way you get your baseline. And from that baseline, then you're going to take 50% and you're going to do 3 sets of 50% of your baseline. And you're going to do that 3 days a week. So now she's going to demonstrate a plank. So it starts off, the first group starts off with squats, then it's going to go right into a plank. So again, you're going to do a plank for as long as you can on your elbows with your feet as close together as possible. And notice her back is nice and straight. You got to really try to get that straight so you engage your core. If it's a little too difficult, you can
suck that belly button in.
Yeah, suck the belly button in. You can spread the legs a little bit further apart, makes it a little easier. But do this as long as you can. Either count or use a stopwatch, and then do 50% of that time. Okay, so that was the plank. Then we're going to finish up this group. This is group number 1. We're going to finish it up with leg lifts. And leg lifts are really good for the core. So she's going to demonstrate that. So just basically lifting your legs up and down. And with your hands behind your butt makes it a little easier, and do as many as you possibly can. So that's basically it. So Karen could probably do about 50 leg lifts, and then she's going to cut that in half and make it 25 and do 3 sets of 25. So it starts off with the squats, plank, and then the leg lifts. And you take a quick break, do it again, and do it again. Each group like that, 3 sets, will take about 15 minutes, maybe 10, 15 minutes. Depends on you. If it's too easy for you, you can do 4 sets. But let's stick with 3s. So now I'm going to demonstrate group number 2 and hand the camera to Karen. And group number 2 starts with side lunges. So we're going to the side, dropping down, and back up. Then to the other side, drop down, back up. So that's 1. Back up. It's 2. Back up. That's 3. Back up. 4. So do as many of those as you can. Next, we're going to roll right into side planks. And the side plank, there's a lot of ways to do it. But again, we're going to do it on the elbow. I'm going to put one leg on top of the other. Try to keep my side really angled towards the floor. And even put my arm up. I'm going to try to hold this position as long as I can. And then, after I do that, I'm going to flip around and do the other side. I'm good for about a minute, so we're going to work on this.
So if you're good for about a minute, it means when you're doing these sets, you're doing 30 seconds, correct?
Right. Now, if you're a pro at this, again, this is customizable for your own ability. If you want to make it really difficult, you can lift one leg up, but that's too hard for me, so I'm not going to do it. But you can, customize it for your own abilities. And then the last move we're going to do is we're going to do bicycles. So this set, the number 2 group, is actually pretty hard. So we're going to do bicycles. We call them bicycles. You're going to lift your legs up and cross over to opposite knee. Just back and forth. That's 1. Or you can count it any way you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
It's easier to count it the way Dave's counting it right now. You just want to double that count. So if you think you're doing 20, you want to count to 40.
So, that was group number 2. So we showed you group number 1 and group number 2. Okay. All right, now that we've shown you group number 1 and group number 2, we're going to show you group number 3. So Karen is going to demonstrate the awesome third group. Now, if you're doing straight through, if you want like an hour-long workout, this is probably where you're going to end, is group number 3. If you're an incredible, fitness person, you can probably make it through number 4. But 3 starts getting even tougher. So she's going to demonstrate first with the reverse lunge, and reverse lunge really stretches out your hamstrings and really works your legs. So here is Karen demonstrating our reverse lunge. So you're basically stepping back and then dropping the knee. And you're not leaning over the knee, you're sitting back. So that's where you get the stretch in. So this is an awesome exercise to do, especially after doing the squats. So this stretches out the back of your leg, your hamstrings, and your calves. Gives you a really good calf stretch. So she's got that down. Now she's going to demonstrate shoulder taps. And shoulder taps are really awesome for the shoulders and also for the core, because it's basically like a plank, but
You don't want to rock.
Yeah, you don't want to rock. So you want to rock with music, but you don't want to rock with your body. So you can have some great rock and roll blasting, and just tap your shoulders and keep your back straight. I'll show you a side view. Karen, show us what you don't want to do. You don't want it to look like, yeah, you're not like,
You don't want to do that.
yeah, you don't want to pedal back and forth. You want to keep your back as straight as you can, and that's where it really works your side muscles and really gets a good core. So finally, she's going to finish up with flutter kicks. And there's a lot of ways to think about this. I've taken some classes before, and they talk about pretend like there's like a dog trying to bite your feet, or there's a shark trying to bite you and you're on a surfboard. But just kick as quick as you can. Just real quick little short kicks. But you want to try to keep your legs straight. And it's pretty hard. But you knock out as many as you can. You should be able to get to anywhere from 40 to 60, maybe even higher. And then you take that number and divide it in half. So that is our third group of exercises. And now I will demonstrate the fourth group.
All right, Dave. You get the tough one.
Okay. Stop it. The fourth set. I was going to go. The fourth set. No, the fourth set. So after you've been working out for about 40 minutes and you've still got energy and you're like, why should I stop now? Well, you don't have to. That's the great thing about this workout. You can just keep going. And if you get finished with the fourth set, you can start all over again. But fourth set starts with, if I can talk right, the fourth set starts with high knees, and we're going to cross over. We're going to lift them up. And you don't want to bend over, down. You don't want to go like that and touch your knees. You want to bring your knees up as high as you can and go back and forth and cross them over. It's not that. That's a great exercise, but that's not what we're doing.
That's what happens to me when I get all confused.
Yeah, the first one you have to really think about. So you lift your leg and cross over. So it's back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. And this is a really good core exercise. It's working your core muscles, but it's also some cardio. So it gets your heart rate up.
Yeah, you do this faster, and cardio is the combination. Which makes it odd that this is the fourth one.
Okay, Karen, what's next?
Next is on the mat, and you're gonna go knee to shoulder.
This one is tough. So you get in a plank position, and you're gonna bring your knee to your
Elbow.
elbow. You wanna try to keep it up as high as you can, we're not going straight like that. We're going sideways. And you want to keep your plank position. You don't want to droop down. You don't want to be up high. Keep it nice and level and over.
And you want to do both legs.
You flip over, you do the other side. Okay. Then finally, we finish up with crunches.
Up with crunches.
Everyone loves crunches. Crunches.
Here we are at crunch, doing crunches.
Yes. What can you tell us about crunches, Karen?
Crunches are very good for your upper abdominal muscles. The thing you want to concentrate on is you want to tighten down on your core when you're doing this, and you don't want to pull your shoulders up. You want to use your core to pull yourself up. It's not a good idea to put your hands behind your head because that tends to make you want to pull your neck, and that is not what you want to do.
Also, here's a variation. You can have your hands out, and just pull like that. Pretend like there's like a rope here, or like a water ski handle, and you're reaching up for it and then letting go. Reach up to grab it and let go. Same thing, whichever your choice is, but you don't want to, as Karen said, pull your head up. You're not trying to break your neck. You're not trying to pull your head.
This crunches have nothing to do with your head.
Yes. So you really want to pull your body. So that was that. So it's the high knees, then the side, and then the crunches. So we've showed you 4 different groups of exercises. It's a great all body workout. When you're done, you'll feel great. And we're gonna do some variations for next month. But for now, this is what we're sticking with. Use it for some ideas, or use it just like we're showing you. And I've got the template that I can share with you, and I've already shared with several people already, and it's also on the Fitness Rediscovered website or Facebook page. So check it out. And from Karen and I here at Crunch, keep working out and keep working on your goals. You'll get there.
Woo!